Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're making a flame seared ginger garlic spice marinated chicken with some flame broiled peppers and onions without the need of a grill or a broiler at the comfort of my own kitchen. And here are the ingredients we will be using today: a sweet bell pepper, half of that onion, about half a tablespoon of our spices, ground black pepper, ground onion and garlic spice, ground ginger, as well as sea salt. And now what I'm going to do is blend these spices evenly together. And yes, my hands are clean and sanitized. And the chicken that we will be using today is boneless dark meat cutlets. And we want to make sure to coat both sides evenly before we place it to marinate for about an hour in the fridge. And I'll just finish up with coating the other side. And you could always feel free to use white meat as well. This recipe works well with both white and dark meat. And by the way, today's recipe is brought to you in part by KandyBowlExpress. You could always visit them for the perfect spice selection that you might need for your recipes. Link to KandyBowlExpress is in the description below. And I'll be using only half of this sweet onion, which I'm going to cut in semicircles to about 1/4 inch thick. This onion will add a sweet, savory flavor to this recipe and give this dish a rich umami flavor and a subtle sweetness. And I'll be using a whole sweet red bell pepper that will go perfect with the caramelized onions, which I'm going to cut to strips to about 1/4 inch thick as well. And the color it adds to the decor of this recipe is just mouth-watering. Green and yellow peppers would be just as fine for this dish as well. Caramelized peppers and onions are one of my favorite additions to any recipe. They balance out perfectly for the savory and the sweet flavors. Our veggies are cut and ready. Our chicken is perfectly marinated. It's been an hour and now we're ready to begin. And here I have a pan set on medium-high. Drizzle some extra virgin olive oil. And after about an hour marinating, place the chicken right on the pan. And we're going to leave that on the pan for about 3 to 4 minutes at each side until we get a nice sear going. Looking for that golden crust. And that's looking gorgeous. The flavors and the smell coming out of this pan is just unbelievable. And now I get ready and bring out my handy chef's torch. And we're gonna flame brulee this chicken on each side, get that nice crisp going, and infuse that flame broil flavor. Now we don't want to burn the chicken, so we keep that torch moving. Now we're giving it more of that golden crispy brown color. And once we got that ready, we're going to flip it to the other side. And we're going to flame brulee the other side as well. Get that color that we're looking for and giving it that flame broil taste. And that chicken just looks amazing. And we're gonna place it on the plate. And I could just feel that it's juicy and tender and all that flavor that's seeped into it. I can't wait to take a bite out of this one. And we're gonna let that chicken rest while we begin on our vegetables. Alright, and here we're gonna toss in our peppers and sweet onions as well. We're gonna give this a stir and let it caramelize till the onions become translucent for about 3 minutes. And I'm going to season this with some more sea salt as we get a nice caramelization going. Alright, and give this a nice stir for about another 2-3 minutes. And we're going to place our caramelized vegetables to the side with the stove still on medium. I'm going to bring out my chef's torch as I flame brulee these vegetables and get a nice sear going on top. And for these vegetables as well, we don't want to burn it, so we keep that torch moving, get a nice color going and crisp up those vegetables. Alright, and that's looking out nice. We're gonna give this a stir and flame brulee the other side as well. And here we got all the flavors and the spices infused into the caramelized peppers as well. So this is looking out to be perfect. The combination of these colors, these flavors are just gonna balance off perfectly. And our peppers are ready. We're gonna set it right on the plate next to the chicken. And I can't wait to give this one a bite. And there you go, a work of art, a masterpiece. And let's give this a try. Wow, the garlic, the ginger, the marinade is just perfect with that flame broil flavor. This one's definitely a keeper, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe.